let's as you saw in the last panel, we had practitioner perspectives, researcher and psychometric perspectives, and people on the trying to explain themselves about the report itself, it. So at this point, I'm going to ask you the last time and give very brief, not elaborated, top-level introductions for everyone, and then we'll just come in the order in which they are introduced. Number one is Louis Gomez, who is the MacArthur Chair in Digital Media and Learning at UCLA. Before joining UCLA faculty, he was a Helen F. Basin Professor of Urban Ed and Senior Scientist at LRDC at the University of Pittsburgh. His scholarship actually is quite wide-ranging, but now is focusing on how to support organizational change in schools and other institutions that are in the assessment area, so I do. A member of the Burden Commission, Professor Gomez, has been dedicated to collaborative research and development with urban communities to bring the current state-of-the-art instruction and support for community formation to traditionally underserved schools. And as commission member and active in the commission activity. Second, Carl Cohn is currently Director of the Urban Leadership Program and Clinical Professor in the School of Educational Studies at Claremont Graduate University, a distinguished member of the California Board of Education. His former superintendent of both Long Beach Unified and San Diego Unified School Districts, former chair of the CRESST board, I think, as well as Professor Gordon. During his tenure at Long Beach, the district achieved record attendance, lowest rate of suspension in the decade, decreases in student failure and dropout rates, and an increase in the number of students taking college prep classes. Through exemplifying this commitment to leadership and improved achievement, Dr. Cohn was awarded the McGraw Prize in 2002, and his Long Beach district won the Broad Prize in 2003. Quite astonishing work. Charlene Rivera is also a commission member and is research professor and executive director of the George Washington University Center for Equity and Excellence in Education, EE. He is the principal investigator for the Mid-Atlantic Equity Center. Her areas of expertise are state assessment policies and practices for English language learners, standards and accountability, policy analysis and program evaluation, instructional practices for teaching, reading to English language learners, and leadership development. Besides that, fabulous writer and is very strong in all these areas. Thank you. Our next presenter is Tony Alford. Hey, Tony. Who is Chief Operating Officer for the Smarter Balanced Assessment Consortium, one of the major consortia that will be evaluating the Common Core state standards. He oversees fiscal operations and provides expert guidance on assessment design and technology. Prior to joining Smarter Balanced, Tony, who is recognized as a leading expert in statewide computer-based and adaptive testing, served as Director of Assessment for the Oregon Department of Education. He also served on the U.S. Department of Education's National Technology Advisory Committee, where he provided technical counsel. The next person, Allison Jones, from the Partnership for achievement readiness for colleges and career called CLARK, the other assessment consortium, because we are, if nothing, balanced and fair, or fair and balanced, I guess, just like Fox News. And we're sad to say that Allison was unable to join us with this medical emergency, and so she's allowing she said, oh, Tony will say, Tony will listen to the same reactions I would have. We'll see about that. Last and never least is my colleague Joan Herman from CRESST, who now sports the title Senior Research Scientist, whose work has explored the effects of testing on schools and the design of assessment systems to support school planning and instructional improvement. Her recent work focuses on validity and utility of teachers' formative assessment practices and the assessment of deeper learning. Dr. Herman has published extensively in research journals, is a frequent speaker to policy audiences on evaluation and assessment topics, past president of the California Educational Research Association, and has held a variety of leadership positions in the American Educational Research Association. She is a frequent contributor to the National Academy of Science National Research Council. Dr. Herman is currently editor of Educational Assessment and serves on the current joint committee for the revision of standards for educational psychological testing, and I believe that should be released this year, right? End of the year. So,